What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing, man? We're about to do this review real quick. But before we get started, we just gonna let the music play a little bit before people come in. So y'all give it about a minute or two. Whether the people fall in or not, we still gonna do this review. Y'all can go back and watch it on the replay. All right. Just turn the music down real quick. Turn up a little bit more. So like I said, good morning. Hope you have a great day. Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas for those that celebrate Christmas. For those that don't, it is what it is. Like I said, I seen some. Like I said, I'm gonna start giving y'all more content. Start going live more. It's your boy, the world best trainer in the world. Your boy Blu-ray. Listen, for all the ladies that want to get in shape, if you want to get on my online program, all you have to do is hit me up on Instagram, Blu-ray Fitness. Let me turn this down real quick. Because I am a trainer and I do have an online workout that you can follow along as we work out. Gentlemen, if you want something, I can tailor something specifically for you, customize your workout program. Remember, if you want to contact me, all you got to do is hit my DM, direct message on Instagram, Blu-ray Fitness. If you want to get in contact with me, I will make sure I hit you back. For those that want to get in shape, turn their body up to the next level, get a meal plan, nutrition, all of the above. I am one of the best in the world. On paper, certified. So I just want to put that out there. But we're finna do this review real quick. So I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna give y'all about one more minute to come in, and we're gonna go and get to it. We're not gonna prolong the time. I'm up early with it. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you share the stream. Like I said, we got less than 30 seconds, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. We're not gonna have a whole long drawn out intro. All right, so we're not even gonna take all day. Have a crazy intro. Like I said, I told you about I'm a trainer. So all the ladies that want to get in contact with me about getting in shape, getting your body right, getting your stomach flat. For all the men that want to build real muscle, take your body to the next level. Remember, direct message me, DM me on Instagram, Blu-ray Fitness, all one word. Also, remember, I am demonetized on this YouTube page. I have another YouTube show, but that's a whole nother show. We actually do that show tonight. Not sure if we're gonna do it tonight, but we might do it tonight, but we'll see. So listen, if you want to bless me, you can just hit my Cash App that's in the banner. Just hit my Cash App if you want to bless a brother, because I cannot receive super chats. All right, hold on, let me plug this back in. I cannot receive super chats, my people. I am demonetized on this platform, so I can basically say what the hell I want to say. You know what I mean? So y'all see in the background, shout out to my boy Ali. He did this. I see the graphics. It says Hard Truth. I named my YouTube platform Hard Truths Blue because I like to talk about hard truths. A lot of people don't like being real. I'm not one of them. I like being thorough, solid across the board. All right. So I don't like being muted. I don't like the fact that on a lot of these platforms, you can say certain things. There's certain things that you cannot say. Now, me personally, I'm not a guy that likes to use profanity. I really don't use it at all. But, I do like to talk about, anything possible. And I hate being silenced when it comes to my voice. So now that I'm demonetized, we can just rock out and talk about whatever on this platform. But we are going to seek the monetization back. That's a whole nother conversation. We're going to go to that at another time. So real quick, we're going to Red Lipstick Vibes. How are you? Morning, morning, morning. All right, so we're gonna get into this review, y'all. So I'm not familiar with these guys across the board, but I have heard of Tukay. I have not heard of this guy named Shampoo, but this is a conversation between these two gentlemen. So we're gonna watch these two gentlemen interact real quick, and then we're going to.
Tired of digital mess on your Mac? It's
Right.
time to finally try and see what Clean My Mac is all
We'll
about.
get past
This
this.
cleaning app feels like a.
So this is on the platform. Hold on, real quick. So this is on the platform of. Let me see. Room 9. I'm sure Anton Daniels has something to do with this platform. I know of Anton, never had an interaction with him, but I know my brother Ali has had dealings with him, communication with him in some shape, form, or fashion. And I know him and Fatty, I'm an acquaintance of Fatty. Me and him not close like me and Ali. Ali, I've been knowing Ali since like 2020, but I'm sure they have some form of relationship. So we're gonna watch this, and I'm gonna interject, interact, react to this conversation. But I want to know what y'all think about the whole movement about F the streets. Now, me, I am from the streets, right? I'm really from the streets. I don't like talking about my background. There's a lot of people that talk about they from the streets that really had no motion in the streets. I'm one of them guys that really had motion in the streets. I don't even like to glorify. I don't even like to talk about it. Then I'm more mature now that I have children. My aspect about the street life is 100% totally different than it used to be. Now, like I said, I'm going to point out some of this stuff in this that I do not like, and I'm going to point it out, but we're going to get straight to it. Let's go.
21 Savage got these streets. Bro, y'all wasn't saying none of that when y'all was claiming. Now it's the streets. Like, it's real streets out there that don't do fake, that goes by the code, man. And y'all disrespecting like streets. Like, come on, bro.
All right, real quick, let me address what he said. He's saying that there are real street dudes out here that don't break the code. There's not that many men that don't break the code. Most men that are in the streets, just because it had not been exposed, but even most street dudes break the codes. Go talk to at least 90% of the men that are incarcerated and ask them, how many men do you know that actually snitch? I'm gonna tell y'all something straight up. When it comes to the Hispanic community, because most of the time when you got a plug, a lot of them gonna be Hispanic or have some form of Hispanic heritage, right? Whether it's Colombian, Puerto Rican, Guatemala, from Guatemala, all of them have this unknown code where if you snitch on a black man, it's not snitching. You can't snitch on your own kind. But if you snitch on a black man, they still consider you a real nigga. Point blank, period. In their culture, it is okay to snitch on a black man. So that whole narrative about the streets is really subjective. And even with black men, there's not a lot of black men that have not snitched that actually went to prison. We can pull up First 48 all day long. Go watch First 48. The first thing they do, once they receive the food, or that person that when the police officer say, "Hey, would you like a cigarette?" So yeah, officer, I want that cigarette. You already know. Once they accept that food, once they accept that cigarette, yeah, it's up. They about to tell you everything that happened. Just go and get ready. All right? Look at red lipstick vibes going on people. Talk about, Lord, he got some big lips. See, you petty. You already been petty. Let's see what Boosie got to say.
Hey, all these people saying streets and all this, I'm not with it because I am. I'm a big part of the streets. That's what my love is. That's what my genuine love is. They love me so much you know, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro. We talking about how it traumatized it. Yeah, it was up, but it made us success stories. Everybody who was traumatized by the streets, it made you a success story to lead them streets. Streets made everything. Hip hop, NFL, NBA. All these are people who come from most 60% are from the NBA are from the streets. All athletes are from the streets. They had to play ball to leave the streets. So the streets got success stories. This ain't all trauma. Trauma turned into success. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna nah, man. We ain't finna be on no street shit, especially if you done made it off the streets. Come on, man. Like, take the streets out of all our music. Take streets out of all our music. Who are we now? Who are you now without that street message that you preach to everybody? Who are you now? Yeah, man. So that ain't cool, right? I'm not with the streets. I feel like y'all using that as a gateway for when y'all get in trouble. If everybody saying street, by the time y'all get in trouble, now y'all have a gateway. I'm telling the streets. I ain't going for it. I'm standing up, man.
All right, real quick. So before we get into that was Boosie. Now, my issue with what he said is that let's look at Boosie's success, right? We know Boosie went to prison. When Boosie was living that street life, going in and out of prison.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note
me
Taker
this.
do it for you. It allows you to focus on your
Y'all.
meetings, not your notes.
Let me pause this. All right, so respectfully, let me say this. Respectfully, how did his kids turn out? Respectfully. We're seeing all the issues his son been having because Boosie, you missed out. You were not there. You see how the back and forth and the drama with his daughter, the one that likes girls. You seen that, Boosie. A lot of that is ramifications of you not being present. That's not judging you. That's speaking 100% facts. Because if I'm getting into a street life, if I'm living a street life, and those actions, that path has consequences. He literally almost they were trying to give him a life in prison. So with your street activity, you only did 8 years, but what if you would have received life in prison? Then what? Would you have the same energy? Would you have the same message that you have now? I'm pretty sure you would have said F the streets and tell the people behind you, hey, don't follow in my footsteps. Not only that, I got something else to say. Out of all the people, but you are a multi-millionaire. Out of all the street people you know, how many of them are on the same trajectory or have the same success that you have? That's my question. So I see Realistic Vibe says, trauma turns to success. That's a bar. I disagree because how many of those street individuals actually become successful? How many of those street individuals who are out here perpetuating the gangster lifestyle actually become successful? That's my question. If we actually do the numbers, and if the ratio of people that spew the killing, the drug dealing, the promiscuous activity, all the things that we experience in the hood, if all of us become millionaires and the success turns out to be greater than the negative, then I agree with you. But I can promise you, if we did the numbers, it don't go like that. The average person out the hood do not end up like Boosie, do not end up in Boosie's shoes. So I disagree with Boosie's message overall. Are there success stories? Yes. Do people receive trauma? Yes. Does it make people a little bit more hungry? Yes, it does. But when you talk about football, when you go do the football numbers, how many people that go to college for football? Okay, let's say this. Let's start. How many people in high school that play football actually go to college on a football scholarship? Out of all the people that go to college to play football, how many of those individuals actually make to the NFL? That's my question. And we can do the numbers. I don't feel like doing the numbers right now because I want to get through this video. But if we actually did the numbers, I'm telling you, the percentage is not that high. And then when we look at the overall scheme of the hood, how it tore the street life, them putting drugs in our neighborhoods, what it did to our families, what it did to our communities. How can we brag about it being a success story when it actually broke down the family structure? I rest my case right there. All right, let's go.
Okay. So do you guys agree with Boosie?
Yes.
No.
No.
Sounds slow.
Why?
Like, what do you mean? Like, he's saying the streets made y'all want to escape and become success stories. Escape for a reason. Hello. Like, the projects is not, that's not fun. Like, hearing gunshots and fucking running from gunshots and people dying, that shit is not fun. So, like, that it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, actually being from the projects and stuff like that, like, it rubs me the wrong way. Like, yes, fuck the streets. Like, that shit is not cool. It's not cool at all. You know how many people have lost to the streets? And he talking about the success stories. Not everybody can make it out the hood. So he just sounds so tone deaf, and it's just so dumb. And he's talking about, oh, the streets made me, and that's who I am. You have the right to be speaking. I don't want to hear from you, Boosie. Like, what's his background? Like, he's a whole criminal. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from him.
Yeah, Aaliyah, leave and come back. Shampoo, you're muted. Aaliyah, your mic is messing up because everybody else was muted, but leave and come back because your mic messing up.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I think it's dumb. I think the streets. Well, first of all, let's be honest. As soon as these men made it successful, they left the streets.
Facts.
They don't live in the same childhood home that they used to.
Facts.
And what has the street and the hood done for you? Nothing. You get killed. And even the celebrities that go back and try to help the hood, they end up dying by the
100% facts. So I like what Carmen is saying right here. I've been on Ali's platform with Carmen, and what she's saying is basically overall. When you look at the overall trajectory of how successful the streets is versus how many just individuals that we can pinpoint, the numbers don't add up.
The very same hands they claim to love. Nipsey, Camouflage got killed.
You do not need to be liked by everybody. You need to choose your friends and your enemies carefully.
Young Dolph.
Like she said, Nipsey Hussle, staying true to the streets, got taken out by the streets. Now you have a fatherless children. Kid, I'm pretty sure he loved his dad. No father here anymore to provide and protect his children. I know Laura London loved her husband. Hey, he's not here to provide and protect her. And a whole lineage of individuals from a financial standpoint that he could have passed down because of his success. But guess what? Staying true to the streets, having a store in the neighborhood where you were raised should be championed. It should be celebrated. But it was a hating street nigga that took him out.
Got killed in the damn.
Young Dolph, just like Carmen said, Young Dolph, going to get some cookies, man. I can't even eat. I can't even go buy a cookie. The man was buying cookies, y'all, and got murdered.
Hood, don't leave and never come back, never look back. I don't agree with that at all.
I mean, it's a given. Like, I don't understand what the whole conversation's about. Like, I don't understand why people are trying to retaliate against people saying that.
Hey, and I'm a roast Jazz. Y'all see, I'm gonna show y'all. Jazz, I don't have nothing against her, but I'm finna point something out. She get on Anton on the platform with Anton. She got all dolled up. Look at her hair is laid. She got on her with Ali the other day, hair all over her head. So okay. So you because somebody might got a little bit more clout, or you feel like somebody is bigger than somebody else, and you want to look the part because you're on a certain platform. But you on my brother Ali the other day, going out the other day, being disrespectful, wouldn't even let the man talk on his own platform. But you get over here, oh, because Anton Daniels is on the platform. Oh, now you want to act right. Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. That's how a lot of y'all be.
The streets, like, but you know, like at the same time, Boosie over there talking about, oh, the streets made people. Like, you're right, it did. We wouldn't know nothing about a lot of these people had they not sat there and pushed the streets to begin with. And nobody would be glorified and stuff like that had they not made it a part of the culture. Like, they made it something that's glorified. Like, oh, I didn't killed some people, or I didn't made this amount of money. I'm making bags and doing this and doing that. And it's like, they glorified it. So of course Boosie gonna say, oh, the streets made y'all. But can you say that you did anything else in life? Like, what else can you say that you done did in life outside of
they made a ton of money, so they don't need to do anything more than life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's not be it all. Like what did you truly accomplish in life for your soul? Like,
he made millions. I mean, he made money.
So listen, this Shampoo guy, I'm already not feeling what he's saying, because he's the only thing he's talking about is one individual making money. That does not represent the overall hood. The average man in the hood does not make the money that Boosie makes. And every man that I know that made the money that Boosie made ended up in prison or in jail. We know that Boosie ended up going to jail. He almost got life in prison. So again, just because you make money, just because you make millions, it's kind of like Frank Lucas. When you look at the Frank Lucas movie, okay, he made millions and he fed the hood, but he also destroyed it. So just because one person makes millions of dollars, should we sacrifice the entire hood? And then we see the ramifications of the domino effect that happens in our neighborhoods when one person sucks all the resources, that one person is glorified, and then everybody else struggles. That's not success.
That's what people do it for. They make money. And I don't like when people come from the, they talk that street talk, and then when they get to a certain level, now they want to talk about mental health and all that stuff, when their career is on the incline. I don't like that. That's phony.
And see, you already know, this man says when your career is on the incline. Sir, you meant decline. Incline is going up. You don't like when somebody talks about success. No, sir, you meant decline. Nobody pointed that out, though.
Gonna be like that all the way through.
So we can't change our mind. We can't want to redirect course.
I mean, you can, but I'm saying in that type of business could it means that you're on the decline most of the time. Like you got older.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are ditching their car insurance and they're doing this? And
you know what I'm saying? And you seen your ways and you writing books now.
When you're experienced, you're seasoned, that means you had.
So this man literally says that he has a problem with somebody maturing. That's basically what this gentleman is saying. He has a problem with somebody that's maturing. That's just like me. I was a certified street nigga. Certified, right? I don't even like to say, I hate even talking about it. I don't even glorify. Like my son has no idea the stuff that I did growing up. I don't even want him to know. Maybe I might share it with him one day. Maybe I might not. I don't know. But I don't even like talking about it. But I did it, right? But it's like me still having that same mindset right now at the age that I'm at and still championing those things that I did back then. It don't even make sense. Like, you grow up. You're goofy if you continue to live the same lifestyle and you never grow and progress.
More experience in life. So like now you know better. And like now
but that ruins your career. That's what I'm talking about. If people frown on that.
30K,
if you weren't like that. If you weren't like that from the beginning, then people frown on it.
It's not right, but that's what people do.
Oh, okay.
They say, "Oh, look at this nigga now. He all enlightened and shit. I ain't buying this shit no more." That's what they do.
He's not even in the streets anymore. Boosie not in the streets.
He still got it. He still has to connect with it. Like that's to stay relevant.
They're not in the streets though. That's the whole point. They left just like the other people that's saying if the streets left. So like, what is the point of trying to retaliate against somebody saying if the streets? Y'all not there no more.
But he's saying that's why he got there because of the streets. So if you're saying fuck the streets, you're saying fuck him.
He's not in the streets. He don't have his children in the streets.
Well, them football players are not in the streets anymore. They millionaires, but they still connect. They still go home and, you know what I'm saying, and start barbecues and fish fries and all that shit when they come home.
Hey, you need to take your motherfucking nap, man. You something wrong, cuz. Like, how old are you, Shampoo?
60.
60, god damn.
With a big dick.
Pause. We're going to start right there. This man is 60 years old. And that's his initial response. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Talking to a real certified street dude, bro, we don't even play like that. If we having a conversation face to face and we in the same room and we having a conversation and your response like that, I'm immediately standing up. If I'm sitting down, I'm standing up. I'm telling you right then and there. And I'm going to check all that. Because that's very disrespectful. Real men, we don't even play like that. We don't even talk like that. The first thing that this man does is when this brother Tukay is having a conversation with him, he goes to the gym to tell you, bro, you out of pocket, bro. You don't even play like that. I can already tell that this guy was one of them in high school. He wasn't one of them ones, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can already tell by his energy. Real men don't even play like that. You get slapped in real life, bro. Like square business. Like real men don't even play like that.
What the fuck? I'm 60 with a big cock.
And look, Anton, that tickled him. The brother Anton Daniels, look at him. The island girl, the Aaliyah chick, she chilling. I don't know the food, Carmen. But I'm like, that wasn't even funny. Bro, I don't see nothing hilarious about that, bro. We're not even on that. We're having a conversation. In real men, we don't even joke about anything below the waist like that. The front or the rear. We don't even play like that. Ain't nothing funny about that, bro. But these not street niggas, though. So I get it. They really not from that. If you really from that, when you start talking like that, bro, somebody finna get touched. Square business. You start having conversations like that, bro, somebody in that room gonna get pressure.
That's a shame because I know ain't nobody asking for it. So,
shit. If you got a bitch, I'll take her.
Oh,
boom! Now he throws another. He throw another punch. He even go lower. He get disrespectful. Then he play about the man, woman. And you don't even know this. You don't even know this man even be playing with this man like this. Because like me, I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? See, if I'm having that conversation on the internet, I'm not even gonna entertain it. But I can promise you, if we ever cross paths in real life, I'm gonna slap you in real life. I'm not even gonna play with you. I'm gonna kick it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna slap you in real life, bro. Straight up. And just make sure you stand on. You stand on all that you said when we was on the internet.
And I'm married. Boy, you couldn't take my bitch out to eat for free, boy. Fuck wrong with you. Nah, that's a fact. If the meal could be on you, she still wouldn't go. That's a fact.
Crickets.
Yeah, I know it is cricket. But yeah, so
jokes up to me.
Okay, so this the reason why we leave the hood. Old ass niggas like Shampoo giving bad fucking advice. Cause there's no reason to be glorified or not saying fuck the hood. The hood ain't never did enough for us, and these people who you talking about, like Boosie and the athletes,
for you.
No. I'm from the hood. I'm a trend.
Yeah, but it didn't do nothing for you. It didn't do nothing for you.
No, it did something for me.
What did it
Not
do
nothing
for you?
good though.
What
Nothing
did it do for
good.
you?
Nothing good. I tell you that.
But it did something good for them.
No, it didn't.
It did. The niggas got Bentleys.
No,
niggas got Bentleys. What you got? What you driving?
This man, 60 years old. That's how I know he's ignorant. He said because a man has a Bentley, that the hood did something good for him. Okay. One of my cousins had a Bentley. And we all was in the streets doing our 1-2. And he went and bought a Bentley. So just to kind of tell you where we was at with it, yeah, we was all around that type of energy. Let me just say that. So when my cousin bought that Bentley, because of the motion that we had, I told him, I say, bro, the fact that you went and bought that Bentley and we in the hood, bro, you got to stay away from me, because I already know if you driving around in $100,000 car and we in the hood. Now, he didn't live in the hood, but that's where we hung out at. And then, you know, he had a business and stuff like that, you know, to cover up everything that was going on. But I'm like, bro, these police coming up and down the street every day. We got $100,000 car on the block. They're already gonna let her know, hey, they already know that we got motion. They already know we're doing wrong. This is even more gonna raise their antennas and put the spotlight on us, bro. Because we around houses at that time that almost cost the same as the freaking car. Straight up. And I'm telling y'all, and not too much longer, bro. Not even a year later, he ended up getting popped by the feds. Not even a year later, but that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm just saying, for this 60-year-old man to equate that this man is successful just because he got a Bentley is very ignorant. Okay, you get money, but not the right way. And you putting a spotlight on you when you start shining like that, and you don't have legit money coming in. But that's like I say, I'm not trying to teach nobody to how to cover up, you know, living a lifestyle. You know, I got a PhD in it, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's keep going.
Listen, bro, the shit that I got or the shit that they have, it came from the talent that they had. No matter what these niggas was, they still would have been successful about it if they applied themselves. Being from the hood didn't make a nigga a better basketball player. It didn't. Might have made you a little bit more hungry, but it didn't make you a better basketball player. It was the talent. So
just to prove Tukay's point, Luka, one of the best players, he's not from the hood. You have a lot of European players that come from overseas. They might be hungry because they grew up in impoverished neighborhoods and grew up kind of impoverished, but they're not from the hood experiencing most of the things that the average young black man who's hungry about the hood, who has talent. That's it. It's the talent. It's not the environment. Everybody that's successful in a sport is not from the hood.
You can't, nigga. How many funerals we done went to? Saturday after Saturday after Saturday after Saturday. You telling me about the one successful motherfucker out of the 100 that got killed?
Well, the funerals you went to the people that lost.
I'm surprised by what.
Like, what the? Did y'all hear that? The funerals you went to is the people that lost. All right, watch this. I remember in the hood, I had to be in the fourth, fifth. No. I take it back. I had to be about fifth, sixth grade. A guy knew there was a fight in the hood. Somebody started shooting. Somebody that wasn't even a part of the fight, that was just there as an innocent bystander, ended up getting shot and killed. So he lost because of somebody else's ignorant actions. Fight broke out. Somebody upped, let go, innocent bystander got hit. So just because he's an innocent bystander, somebody had nothing to do with the fight, he lost because he was in the hood and he was a victim of gun violence. They had nothing to do with him. So he lost. But this dude, like, I don't understand this dude mindset. And he's 60 years old, y'all.
Fuck.
Because you lost this nigga out here.
the funerals you went to for people that got entangled in the streets, they were losers. They lost.
Everybody went entangled in the streets that the streets ain't go. Some people were just walking on the street and lost their life.
They lost.
Look, just like I said, I didn't even know 2K was finna say that. He basically just said the same thing I said when I gave an example of a guy I knew that got killed that was an innocent bystander.
Streets.
They lost.
Yeah, cause I don't know, like, you know, I'm
that's all you
I am who I am, bro, and I ain't gonna, you know, forget what built character, but I ain't gonna credit that shit or promote the streets. Fuck the streets. If you was if you was there for real, if you was there for real, see, you probably had a babysitter till you were like 15.
Yeah. Take that orange thing off your mic, man. Come on, man. Toughen up.
You probably had a babysitter. I ain't fucking with this nigga, man.
Man, you probably don't eat pussy, do you?
Y'all see that? Did y'all hear this dude, man? And again, I'm not just listen to this, y'all. This is crazy.
Probably don't get pussy.
Do you eat pussy? I've been married 30 years. I get pussy every night. Even if she don't want to.
Ugh.
Now what?
Hey, listen, listen, bro. I say I like Anton Daniels' content. He puts out a lot of great content. And I know he's supposed to be quote unquote the big dog on this specific show. But me personally, I'm down with the joke because I can scold, I can talk about, I can roast all day long. But to hear a 60-year-old man, if this was a young dude, I could accept that. But this man is 60. Anton mouth wide open, no diddy. And he think that was funny that this man asked this man, do he eat? When the man started out being disrespectful when he went under the belt in the first place. I don't understand that part. Like, I don't see nothing funny about what this dude's saying, me personally. Y'all might think it's funny. I don't see nothing funny about it.
Ugh. Now take that. Like Puffy say, take that. Take that.
Ugh. Pray for her, man. That malnutrition.
Now answer my question. Do you eat pussy?
Come on, bro.
What?
What is this about?
I do.
I really don't see the relevance of do I eat pussy or not.
Don't get scared, nigga. Do you eat pussy?
Q, can you hear me?
We can.
2K, man.
Y'all can hear me?
Nigga, they told me you was wild. Nigga, ain't no wild about you.
Yeah, nah, ain't that wild.
I know you ain't, nigga.
I'm gonna tell your wife to call me type of wild. I ain't what you want.
2K is crazy. He talks crazy and reckless, and he won't answer.
You got that little thin ass chain on, like that. Like,
pussy. I got a rolling too. Put your wrist up. Put your wrist up.
Now listen, this man say he has a rolling. I guarantee you he will not actually put the actual bezel in the screen. I promise you he won't. He holding the wrist up, but I guarantee you he won't actually put the actual bezel in the screen. See me, when they say, okay, if I got on something, I'll put the actual bezel in the screen so you can see the name. You see that? Hold on. Versace. Okay? I put the actual bezel in the screen. You know what I'm saying? He won't put the actual bezel so you can see the actual name of the watch. He's claiming, oh, I got a Rolex. Come on, bro. Chill out, bro. This dude goofy, y'all. And this man is 60.
I'm not for the old no nigga with this thin ass chain.
Put your wrist up.
He got this low fat ass chain on talking about
Put your wrist up. Put your wrist up. Put your wrist up.
Oh my God.
That's when you're supposed to shut me up. Put your wrist up.
That damn chain gonna search you up. You gonna cut up your circulation.
Put your wrist up.
All right, cuz.
Come on. Come on. Put your rollies in the air. Say yeah. My nigga, I love you, brother.
No, I know the dementia.
You down there, I love you.
His dementia kicking in. What time? You don't got much longer, man. Shampoo. Fuck.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Is your father still living?
Yeah, he is.
Well, how long he got?
I tell you, put your wrist in there, put your rollies in the air. Put your rollies. That's how this dude talk. This dude, man. Yo, this is crazy.
I don't know. Longer than your ass, I tell you that.
No, you don't. That nigga works.
If you check that weekend watch,
your father works at a job.
See, this is stuff that, like, the stuff we glorify. This man, if the man father did work at a job, so what? At least he's making an honest living. I don't understand why black people think it's a flex to flex on somebody for working. We should be working. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with our community right now. People don't want to work. And then even if the man, I know a lot of people that once they retired, they passed away early. We are made to work. You should continue to work. Me, I'm not going to ever stop working. I don't care how old I get. I'm going to be doing something. That's how you keep your vitality, is by working and doing something. You as a human being, you were not made not to work. You were not made not to do anything. Like, straight up. It's goofy.
My father never worked at a job.
So your mama worked for him there.
He had money coming out his ass, his ears, everything.
Exactly. So that's why you inexperienced to be talking about.
You don't know who you messing with, my nigga.
Nah, you got to be dog.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
And I eat pussy.
That's cool.
And ass. And ass.
That's cool, my nigga.
What the fuck?
Is this the 2K? That's crazy.
Anyways.
So I already see this man angle right here. So he's an old man that's getting into content creation, and he wanna play the Charleston White, play the goofy character, because he said, "Oh, this is 2K," because from my understanding, he heard 2K was wild. He heard 2K come at people, but 2K not coming back at him, or he's trying to have a roasting session, or he's just trying to get a clippable moment. That's what's wrong with a lot of these dudes on the internet. They want to get a clippable moment. Not understanding. You play with certain people, you win stupid prizes. You feel what I'm saying? Scrub in it. Like, this goofy to me, but hey, we're gonna keep going.
Right.
I got all these women in here. You're supposed to say, yeah, I do. Even if you don't.
What we gonna get from that?
That'll make you look like a man.
Why did I make you look like a man right now?
Huh? I look like a man.
Nah, hell no.
I asked you, do you eat pussy? You said, I don't know.
So that makes you look like a man because you get in front of some women and you talk goofy like this. That makes you a man.
This nigga been drinking, man. Y'all shouldn't have talked.
Drinking? I don't drink liquor.
You don't drink liquor?
Nah, I sniff coke.
Oh, I know.
He do crack too.
We're gonna have to talk.
I didn't like it. If I liked it, I'll still do it. I ain't like it. I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
This dude is not funny at all.
Don't tell me you never did that either, 2K.
I don't think nothing.
Oh my God. What you gonna tell your kids, your grandkids? You never sniffed coke? They be like, damn, you was boring. you was no K.
Not no K.
Okay.
So fun.
I got a lot of stories to tell my grandkids. Shit. Fuck that.
You gonna be telling them how you took crack and
man, them folks ain't gonna let him babysit the motherfucking kid.
I didn't like it. Don't do nothing you don't like, kids.
He the granddad you keep away from the kid.
Shit. I ain't gonna keep away from him. I got cash out. Nigga.
You already want to come talk on my lap.
I don't need to see your old ass, your old soggy balls. Just send me
you the granddad to try to get the kids to come sit on your lap, don't
you know what I'm talking about?
We going, man.
Little penny head ass nigga.
Listen,
we go.
This dude give me pedo vibes, bro. I'm being real with y'all. Like, why you steady going below the belt talking to another man, bro? Like, I don't. Listen, any man, when I'm talking to another man, you go below the belt, making any references, I automatically like, yo, you a goofy, you a weird. I'm already putting you in a certain category, period. And like I said, from my neighborhood, where I'm from, in Oak Cliff, Texas, in Dallas, Texas, we don't even play like that. It ain't listen, when you start going below the belt, I'm telling you, somebody finna get touched. So maybe because a lot of these gentlemen, they're from different areas. Now, I heard 2K from Dallas. I'm not sure what part of Dallas he's in. I don't know what neighborhood he grew up in. Maybe I had a conversation, me and him with politic, and I can kind of see his pedigree. But I'm telling you for sure, the men in my circle, in the neighborhoods I'm from, we don't even play like that. Once you go below the belt, we gonna see how good you are with your hands, for real.
When my shit is shaped like a hook. Your shit's probably straight.
Now look, this man made another reference about his genitalia. And my brother Anton Daniels' mouth is wide open laughing. The man said, I got a hook and yours is probably straight. And Anton literally, look at him on the screen, mouth wide open laughing. I'm not sure why. But again, no man should be laughing or no man should be referencing anything that's below the belt, y'all. I don't get it.
What? Got a hook on it.
Hey, come on, G.
No deal.
You know, it go up in there like a what you call them things? Like eel.
That's how it come out. Here is wild, bro.
Oh man. Tukay, come on your show, man. We gotta liven it up, baby.
No,
see, there it is. There go the entertainment part. And wasn't nothing funny about nothing he said. Nothing he said. And if I'm ever on a platform with Jazz, on Ali's platform, I'm gonna bring this up right here. You got a man referencing his genitalia, his private parts, and you thinking it's funny too. But you get mad when Ali pointing out the hypocrisy against women. But you're on a platform with a man talking about his genitalia to another man, and you're laughing and think it's funny. Didn't say one word. But you get on Ali platform, as soon as a man hold women accountable, you act a fool. Square business. We almost done, y'all.
We can talk.
Huh?
We can talk.
You gonna let me come on there? You seem like you rated G. G for gay. Too gay. You started it, nigga. You came on the mic talking mad. I said to me, oh.
And so now you playing with his name, calling him gay, but the man didn't even disrespect you. The man was just having a conversation about F the streets. That's what the context of the whole conversation was. And he never disrespected you. You the goofy old nigga. Real talk.
Oh no, nigga, I gotta break this nigga down. I ain't know why you opened your mic coming at me.
You're not muted.
Nobody ever done that to me.
All right, come on, man. Let's get into it.
I'll let you go.
Let's get into it, bro.
Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Nah, don't be sorry, no.
Get up off the ground.
Story.
Get up off the ground. I ain't gonna hit you no more. Get up.
Moral of the story.
Get up off the ground.
Get up. I ain't gonna hit you no more.
In a nutshell, I think people took kind of what Boozy was saying literal, and that's not to say that you shouldn't, but I think what Boozy was saying, like, don't forget where you come from. Granted, there are some bad aspects of the hood, but also there is some slight positives. This is gonna sound crazy saying this, right? But I don't want to focus on the negative side of the hood and the things that come with that. But like growing up where, you know, a lot of y'all may not have much, but you still make do with what you have. I think about a community who comes together, who plays, who does certain things, even though their situation is not the most ideal. So when he talk about he loved the hood and he loved the people, I mean, there is a sense of camaraderie there, believe it or not. You know what I mean? Like the struggle, all we had to go through. So it makes us kind of bond together. So I think that's the aspect in which Boozy is coming from, not necessarily focusing on the negatives that come with the hood. We know the hood has X, Y, and Z, murders, killing, drugs, and all of that. We know that, but also I do think that there's a small light in that.
But not see, it's the people. It's the people though. Like if you ask the people that's in the hood, they don't even want to be there. Like they down there
That's
by
why
default
every
or
time
struggle.
anybody gets some money, they move out of the
Move the fuck
hood.
out the hood.
Nobody stays in the
But
hood. Like, I just don't understand y'all trying to glorify the hood like that. Like,
I
y'all
don't
never been
think
I
traumatized.
don't
Y'all
think
never
it
heard
is.
I never met.
gunshots. Like, y'all never seen. Y'all
No.
never had people die. Y'all never been to a funeral of a neighborhood friend. Like, I just don't understand why we trying to glorify pissy hallways and shitty staircases. Like, I'm
I
starting to
don't
get a
think
little
we're
irritated.
glorifying it, but I
I'm
think that's
starting to
the
get a little
reality.
irritated. I'm starting to get a little irritated actually being from the hood, actually having people die,
That's a fact.
and just hit like I'm getting a little irritated. Y'all sounding so out of touch.
This Aaliyah chick is the only one on this platform based on this video. I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure that there was more context to this video. I'm pretty sure it was more said, but I'm just speaking about this specific aspect of the video. She was the only one that spoke with some type of common sense when it comes to the streets.
It's
I
like
don't think
it's
there's
not
anything
even funny.
positive. I don't think there's anything
Like, it's
Well,
positive
not
and
that
even
comes
2K. Let me
out the
take
hood,
2K.
Jess. I really don't. I think it's a whole.
I'm not
I
saying
think
there's.
it's
I
a
think
whole.
y'all are.
It's a whole barrel of crabs. Everybody in the hood don't want to see what. As soon as they see somebody else be successful and go, they try to kill them. They try to go after them. They try to take it from them. It's a whole.
That's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is
There's
that
nothing
Carmen
positive
made good
about it.
points
You said
too.
there's slightly something positive. I failed to say it. You said that
not
there's
about the hood, but I
community
think
about it. What community about it? What community?
there are
But
people
you
who are
saying that
within the
because of
community who don't come from anything. I want to touch on Aaliyah's point real quick. You're gonna always have the have and the have-nots. I don't think a lot of people or a whole bunch of people are glorifying the hood, but I do think that that's the reality for a lot of people. So if you're gonna have the have and have-nots, those people, there are people who would never make it out of poverty, right? So should your life always be miserable? So when I say there's a light at the end of the tunnel, with some of that is that, yes, this is our situation. Is it ideal? But no, I'm going to make the best out of that. So I might not have this. My neighbor may not have her lights may be off or X, Y, and Z, but we still gonna come together. We're gonna make sure our kids is fed. We're gonna make sure that regardless that we're able to provide for our children, that they're able to go to school in X, Y, and Z. So it's not always shedding
You
light
see
on the
how
negative things that come
that's
through
the
that. And I'm not
community.
glorifying
That's
that,
the
but
people.
Yeah.
That's the people. That is not the circumstances. Like, that is people. That's humanity. That's what you're talking about. You're
Facts.
talking about humanity. You're talking about community. Okay, that happens anywhere. Anywhere Black people are congregated together, we act in a community. So that doesn't
that's not
matter
true.
whether we're in a yes it is. Yes, it is.
Black
Anytime
people do
we
not always act in the community.
Hold on.
You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you doing? Come on.
if you want, but you're talking about the hood. You're talking about the hood acting in the community where people fucking die like regularly. So like it's mind blowing that you're saying that Black people don't act in the community, but you're yet trying to glorify the hood. Like, I just don't, like, you're contradicting
Who's
yourself right now.
glorifying it? Nobody's.
You talking about it's a light. You talking about there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You talking about the haves and the have-nots. Not everybody gonna escape poverty, but there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. Hope that you like. What are you talking about?
So
Like,
because I'm in the hood, not from poverty, I should be miserable every single day.
Nobody's saying you have to be miserable, but your circumstances.
That's the point I'm making.
You shouldn't want
End
to.
of story.
You shouldn't want to live in that. That you
But
shouldn't
you
want to
not
be there. You should want to
miserable.
get
You
out
live
of
in
the hood.
You live in the hood. You from the hood. Why you not miserable?
Like, I'm not. I don't live in the hood.
What you not? So what?
I moved out of the hood for a reason, because people like it's not a good place to be. I just said that people who get money, people who could get themselves out of the hood, they go as soon as they can.
But I'm
as
saying,
soon as they can, they go.
Not you, but as far as rappers or people in that type of entertainment, yeah, they leave the hood, but they can't separate themselves from it because of certain reasons.
They do all the no, they not.
Now listen, now this goofy nigga say the rappers cannot separate themselves from the hood, but the rappers move away from the hood. They don't stay in the hood. Because like Carmen said earlier, you can look at almost every there are other rappers that I remember that end up getting killed and passing away in the hood. So how are y'all going to continue to have this rhetoric about, hey, we're staying true to the hood, we can't forget the hood, and you don't stay in the hood? That's hypocritical. If you love the hood so much, if you love the street so much, buy your house in the hood. Put most of your resources, pay property taxes, pay taxes in the hood to bring the hood back up. But we're not gonna do that. We're not, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna take your family away from all the drama. You're gonna take your family away from the streets, away from the hood. That's what you're gonna do. And then put no resources back in it. You might go do a turkey drive. You might go do a clothes drive. But what is the overall environment like when we speak about the hood? You're successful. You stay in the gated community, but you got people hungry every day, committing crimes every day, and experience violence every day because you're not in that, bro. Like, we got to stop the goofy conversations, bro, or the hypocritical statements.
Separate yourself from the hood. You can understand where you came from and understand that you don't want to go back. You should understand that you want to get your people out of that same circumstance as well.
You shouldn't want 3,000 times already.
You always do that. Like, you're mad annoying. You always do that.
If you was on CBS,
so what? Yes, I'm gonna keep repeating it. Yes, I am. Now what?
I don't see how anybody
you don't.
All right, bet I'm done with that. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up, I don't have that many people in here, but hey, I'm still gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up, I got about a good 30 minutes, man, to have this conversation. You know what I mean? Y'all can come up. We can chop it up. I'm gonna drop the link real quick if anybody want to come up. I said I got to 9:30 Central Standard Time because I gotta train, and after that, I gotta take my son to go work out so he can get it in on Christmas Eve. We get to it. And I'm gonna make him wake up tomorrow and work out on Christmas, right? Yeah, because we live a fit life around here. You did. But again, the F the Streets movement, I want to know, what do y'all think about it? Like I said, we just did a whole review of a conversation that I found that was very interesting. Sue Blu-ray, you the true suit to the pound and chair, Earl Spence. Hey, man, you already, hey, Blunt Force, you know, trauma, you know what it is. You know what I mean? You know what it is. We ain't got to talk about the obvious. Appreciate the love, family. But again, like I said, I dropped the link in the chat. If you want to come up, just hit the link. We can come up and have this conversation about the streets. Like I said, we had a goofy 6-year-old by a guy by the name of Shampoo. I already see what type of dude he is. I'm pretty sure that he's going to be platformed because of his energy, because he brings an entertainment value. And, you know, it's a content creation, and I get it. Trust me, I get it, but we can have a conversation and still be authentic, in my opinion. That's just me. I'm not the type of person that's going to compromise who I am as an individual. Do I love comedy? Yes. Do I love entertainment? 100%. But I don't believe in being goofy to make money. That's never been my 1-2. Yeah, we're not gonna ever be goofy just to make $1. We're not gonna compromise who we are just to make $1. I don't do the get along game. I don't play with the get along game. You know what I mean? I don't play them type games. But like I said, I dropped the link. I want to know what y'all think about the whole F the Streets movement. Do you approve of it? Do you disapprove? If you don't want to come up, I'm watching the comments. Just put the comment down. How y'all feel about this whole 21 Savage saying F the streets? And then you have some people that agrees with it. You have some people that disagree with it. We just watched the whole entire panel of them having a conversation about it. You had older guy named Shampoo. A man named Shampoo that has no hair. Insane. But hey, it is what it is. Like I say, man, like, share. If you want to be a blessing, like I say, I cannot receive super chats. I cannot have memberships because I am demonetized. But what you can do, you see the Cash App in the banner, Blu-ray finish. You can be a blessing to your brother support. Like I say, I'm going to be doing more videos, more reviews, more content. I'm going to be telling hard truths. Y'all see the bank. Hard truth. Shout out to my brother Ali. He the one did the graphics for me. You know what I mean? Got your boy looking spiffy. Got your boy looking right. And hey, I know y'all be liking my robe game, man. I got the nice $700 Versace robe. I love it. It's so cozy. It feels so good. You know what I mean? But I've been inspiring some people. But I'm gonna keep it gangster with y'all. The reason I even wear the robes, because first of all, I'm at home and I don't feel like putting on clothes and I'm at the crib, and then I gotta continue to wash this and wash that because I'm steady putting on, and then I gotta keep up with making sure I don't wear the same outfit. I'm streaming all the time, make sure I don't wear the same shirt. So forget it. You know what? These are house robes. Take them to the cleaners. I keep them clean. That's why I wear robes. And plus it's comfortable. I'm sitting around the crib. I don't want to be put a bunch of clothes on. Excuse me. And I'm sitting around the crib. And if y'all like me, I hate washing all the time. So if I'm streaming all the time, I gotta put my good clothes on. I gotta keep washing. Nah, I'm good. So that's my little one too, of why I just wear my robes around the crib. You know, man, I got my smoker Jackson, my Hugh Hefner look. You know, and I'm gonna be like Fatty. You know, Fatty say, donate to my hamburger fund. So y'all donate to Blu-rays Robe Fund. So when you cash out me, that's going toward a new robe I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy some cheap ones too. Now I got a lot of expensive robes, but I'm gonna buy me some cheap ones too. Like my polo robe I brought out the other day. That one, I don't know how much that polo robe is. I'm not sure how much that one is. But that's Blu-ray thing, man. I rock out, do my content in the robes. Like I said, that keeps me from washing. Scrap business. Y'all hate washing? Y'all like washing all the time? Scrap business. All right, man. I dropped the link in the chat. Nobody is coming up. Want to talk about the the streets, man. The streets. I'm watching the comments. Nobody has an opinion about 21 Savage movement about the streets. Should we support the streets? Should we promote getting out the streets? What y'all think? Y'all rocking with the streets, y'all not. Now, me personally, I'm from the streets, but I'm not rocking with the streets, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want nothing to do with the streets, period. I got out of it. I came from it. I done did everything you could do when it comes to being a street nigga. Certified in every aspect. From the money to the hustling, the women. I did it all. Am I proud of it? Hell no, man. Not proud of that. Did it shape and mold me as an individual? Yes, it did. In a lot of different aspects. Did it give me a lot of game? Yes, it did. Am I proud of who I am? 100%. But I do not want my child to experience and deal with a lot of the stuff that I was involved in. And any real man that's from the streets will not condone his son or his daughter growing up as a street nigga. Sorry. Sorry, 100%. I don't see it. I do not see it. Hell yeah. Watch twice a month. Got hella clothes though. And the streets don't love you. I feel 21 Savage. Blunt force trauma. 100% facts. The streets do not love you. You can look. It's like, and you know what? I just think about this, y'all. You got gang members who do not even own any property, do not have a deed, but they saying this is my street. You have other ethnicities come in the neighborhood, open up all type of restaurants, all type of gas stations, all type of businesses, take the resources, get rich from the people that's from the hood, but they don't even live in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? And we're glorifying claiming something that we don't even own. It's goofy to me. Just my personal experience. Opinion. It's 100% goofy. Don't own nothing but claiming the hood. Terrorizing people on the block. And you don't own nothing. I'm gonna be real with you. If I could go back, the one thing I wish I could do is go back and buy every house when I had, when I was getting to it, buy every house in my hood, buy land that was around my neighborhood, bought land. If I could do it again, that's one thing I would have done. I would have bought land with all my money. I would have been popping no bottles. I would have been running the women. I wouldn't put money in cars, hooking them up, putting the 20-inch rims and doing all the extra. I would have been buying land. Every piece of property that I could find, buy the land, put a house on it. But you live and you learn. And that's why, you could be an example and set your kids up for success so they won't make the same mistakes that you made. And you can point them in the right direction and have them experience and do a lot of the things where you fumble the ball at. Because that's exactly what I'm doing, 100%. And that's starting with investing, learning how to invest, what to invest in. Because you're not going to be 20 your entire life. You're not going to be 30 your entire life, right? You have to store money and invest your money in something that has compound interest, right? That way you can look up 20, 30 years from now, boom, and you sit back, curling your toes with your feet up on a beach somewhere or in your backyard peacefully, not having to worry about how the bill's going to get paid. Scrub business. But listen, man, F them streets. That's what we're doing. I appreciate y'all for joining the stream. Make sure you like, make sure you share. I'm going to keep dropping heat. I'm going to see y'all next time.